to smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThoughtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
One, I'm about to let people know, it's not no such thing as no California or Texas beef, bro. It's individuals from these two states that's having a back and forth, right? But California people is beautiful, bro. That lady on the bus started talking. When she noticed what we had on, she said, I know these niggas ain't out here. And she just started talking to us. She said, oh, you talking about that podcast and stuff? And bro, and people not know. And then she probably just, bro, I know she went to go try to find it.
Yeah.
I know the bus driver went to try to find the video. And when she see the video,
she'll be like,
yeah, really out here. And I saw these niggas when they was out here. It's gonna start being like that, bro. People gonna be like, nigga, ain't you? Yeah. And I'm all the way in fucking North Dakota. And you know what I'm saying? And I never want to talk about the people. The people of LA is amazing people. The vibe was amazing, bro.
For sure.
So all of those ignorant stuff that people talk about, if you mind your business, don't go down the wrong alley. But mind your business. When I knew California was a real place, bro. When I saw Chad Johnson walking by himself. Bam. I didn't even text you and tell you I saw Chad Johnson. Bro, babe. That nigga Chad walking down, tall ass nigga. He ain't whoop. Who that nigga talking about? He gonna whoop Chad Johnson? Ain't whooping none of them niggas. James Harrison, that used to play defense. You ain't whooping, bro, man.
Tall, skinny, bald head.
Man, that nigga Chad Johnson cool to the bitch, bro. Shout out to Chad. So it's just like I think, man, that's the first time me and Pico was with each other for damn near 24 hours.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
On straight business.
You straight, bro. Niggas not even there. Niggas is not even knowing. It's like, we about to hit some other markets soon, bro. But now it's like we test the water with. But let me tell you something. Come from the city that I come from, I don't look at it. I don't look at no job as being an accomplishment. I look at it being a power move, but I don't look at it as I accomplished something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think, oh, you on nigga, I ain't on no high horse, bro. No jumper. That was a good advertising skill for me, bro. It don't make me no better. It's no nothing. It's like it bring up your stock on who you are as a podcaster while you building your resume.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, I feel like, at least being from where we're from, where it's not, I feel like Texas has great media, but our media hasn't always been celebrated like the No Jumpers, the Vlads, Academics, all of those places elsewhere. So coming from where you from, to make it to this platform when you have so many other platforms around you that, in my opinion, because I work with you, I feel like a lot of platforms overlook you. And then just to see that somebody else is from somewhere else willing to grace you on their platform.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I found out who was for me, and I found out who was against me. Shout out to my nigga Skrilla from Grade A, bro. See, when I worked on teams with people that so when people be talking to me, talking about you chasing cloud, who is he? But you don't know the people that I started with. You feel what I'm saying? Grade A really was I know a lot of these niggas is has-been ass niggas, bro, because of Skrilla. And then when I get around you, I'm like, damn, these two young, cause y'all Skrilla ain't young no more. You know what I'm saying? That nigga getting old, but that nigga still a young nigga, bro. He's still in his early 30s. So Skrilla, Skrilla know certain people. Skrilla fuck with Lil Jeremy.
Yeah.
He shoots for Lil Jeremy. You feel me? I think he got a video with the D-Baby and Lil Jeremy that went viral that Skrilla shot that hoe.
Yeah, I seen that.
So this is a film director I'm talking about in Houston. You feel me? They shot movies like Sunday in Houston and all that shit. That's who I used to fuck with. So when I'm looking at these niggas like who saying that they out here known and this and that, no y'all not, because fucking with Grade A, I was around A-list celebrities in the city fucking with bro. So I know who is who, and a lot of these niggas is not that. A lot of these niggas is pop-up podcasters now.
Oh, that's a goddamn, like, the podcast game getting more watered down than the rap game.
Yeah.
To the point where you got rappers podcasting and people that's like, I guess, street niggas or whatever the case may be. Everybody's picking up the podcast mic.
But I remember when we was doing radio stations, nobody was doing radio stations. So how can you say that you are OG or you the Charlemagne of this shit, right? And if you didn't even start off with radio, bro, where's your track record at, bro? I'm not saying every rapper, bro, because one thing I'm not gonna do, bro, it's like LA, take it. I see why Slim Thug go out of town a lot. I see why. Because that shit relaxing, and when you got a lot of shit going on, a vacation is much needed. A getaway is much needed. But I respect Slim Thug, bro. Because people say, what Slim Thug do for Houston? If you turn on Tubi, you see that him and his motherfucking brothers produce movies, bro.
Yeah.
That double cup movie that Thug did, that wasn't his first movie. They got a lot of hood movies. You remember that series that they never finished? Mm-hmm. They was working on the series where they had that female from Martin on that bitch, bro. And it was Day Production. When I see his brother, Boss Life Productions, bro. So when you got people out here talking about what niggas doing, bro, that nigga giving niggas opportunity in the movie industry, bro. Then he got his construction situation, bro. Do you know how much motherfucking money is in construction, bro, if you a good crew?
Yeah.
So if you know somebody that own a construction company or do development, bro, you can work but the Hispanics, we just had this conversation. I feel like it's fucked up when I look at Home Depot immigration in that parking lot because these dudes want to get an honest living in America, bro. Now, if they was out here robbing and stealing and shit, I understand. But that's why the Hispanics winning. So niggas try to pay attention to what rappers. This is the whole thing, bro. Our community's at a state of emergency, bro. Because when rap have came, or when hip hop have came to the focal point of reality of our community, bro. Why is these people using hip hop? Really, hip hop is a way of oppressing our people now.
Yeah, and one thing I think a lot of people hate on you because you're the underdog. And what I mean by the underdog is like you don't be out in the clubs, you don't be fucking with all of these rap niggas and former whatever they, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle they may have lived. You podcast, take care of your family and handle business. So with that being said, like I said, even though it's not an accomplishment, it's still an accomplishment because a lot of these niggas will get wet if Adam 22 tell them to come be on the show.
Fact.
So what would be your message to those people who, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, the lights going out. But
it's raining like that outside.
Yeah. But to those people that you know what I'm saying, whether they show love or act like they don't notice you, now they can't help but notice you. What would be your message to those people?
Keep hating and keep watching.
Yeah.
See, bro, because one thing about it was it's like, man, Pete, I'm not giving no nigga a shout out, but I gotta speak the real when it's real moments. You feel me? It was like when me and Real Tune Squad stopped beef and we could talk as men. And when Real Tunes give me advice about this, people want to be a fan of losers, bro. People don't want to really be a fan of a winner, bro. And when I say truly winning, bro, that I stayed out of trouble and went to prison one time, and I'm a reformed person, bro. I'm a person who found my way in life and knowing that life can work, but these other niggas are trying to convince these kids or convince other niggas that's coming out their situation that there's no other way. Shout out to that trucker dude, Brewster, I think his name is. Brewster don't get celebrated as much because he's more of a positive way. Go to work. Go to fuck Pico.
Why is work looked down on? Why do people hate
broke people? Broke people. Pico, broke people look upon. You gotta go make some type. your problem will be so simple if you get a good paying job. A lot of people feel like, oh, I can't get a good paying job. So that means you got to get job ready. You got to get work ready. You got to have those certifications. You have to have that work history. You got to have the required needs that you can to reach the pay. So have you ever apply for a job and say $16 to $21? It's about your qualifications, bro.
And I think, do you feel like that it just also falls on some people just never had structure in life?
Never.
So now, like when it comes to a job, that's a structured environment where you have to listen. There's going to be someone tell you, hey, you need to do this or be here at this time. And some people just can't grasp that concept.
Man, this when I realized I lost grip with myself, when I lost everything playing with live. When I got to a situation where I'm like, hold up, I don't got no more money. I'm broke. Because I'm sitting around not doing nothing. So for 5 or 6 hours while I could be making money, I'm online arguing, screaming for free, being distracted for what I need to do. You supposed to wake up in the morning. When you wake up at, I was tired today. I woke up at 9. But I usually wake up at 6:30. From 6:30, I start dialing my hours. What I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to make money. And every time I get into a dead zone is when I go live because I make nothing from that. You know what I'm saying? So when you realize what you're not making nothing from, it's like you'll start putting the energy into that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's why you don't see me when you come on your shit. I get on your shit, but if I get on my shit, I'll be on the hell for an hour or 2, sometimes 45 minutes, because I can't give out my time. But see, this is what I'm gonna tell niggas right now. It's like these niggas in the city, they thinking that they getting these interviews with these big rappers and think that was gonna take them off top. No. See, Pico will make you a true journalist. You pick the everyday person and put an everyday person in front of a camera and then develop a love-hate relationship between me and the world. I'm not no rapper. I'm not no gang member. I'm not no... Nigga, let me tell you something. If y'all want some real stories, I can tell y'all some real stories. Because it's funny that nobody know who I am for real, bro. And I'm about to tell... In this interview, I'm going to tell you about who I am and what I used to do. Because it's certain people... I'm going to give you a story, Pico, about these 2 Indian guys who was running a cell phone ring. They went federal, bro. I talked to them niggas 3 hours before the feds ran up on them, bro. So imagine, have you ever watched one of the movies, bro, and you turn on the TV and you see your plug on the TV?
Type shit, yeah.
I woke up in October and saw my plug on the TV. The feds that ran to, and they both of their houses simultaneously. And that was in 2020. So I'm like, that was the day that it was like when Frank Lucas couldn't get no more hair on. That was the day, that was how that was for me.
Nah, yeah, this shit over with.
This shit over with. Next thing you know, niggas getting popped left and right, like, and I'm just on this whole, just talking. I'm like, nah, bro. Man, I can't talk about a lot, but it's like, it was a lot of shit got rid of.
Yeah.
I gave this shit away for free. Hey, man, do you make this? Hey, I will give you this, but I can't help you with this no more.